won their last 5 games versus El Cerrito, including a 91-51 victory on January 17th. The Pride, the number 2 ranked team in the state, have won 14 in a row. Can the Gauchos pull an upset on senior night here in El Cerrito? You'll find out next. Welcome to El Cerrito High School. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. We're here for a TCal Rock matchup between the Salesian Pride and the El Cerrito Gauchos as they finish up senior night presentations here at El Cerrito. Salesian is red hot. They've won 14 in a row by an average margin of 20.8 points per game. Their last game, they beat San Joaquin Memorial 86-64, and they beat El Cerrito the last time these two teams played 91-51. They're coached by Bill Mellis in his 20th season, and definitely the best team that I have seen play so far this year here on NorCal Sports TV. El Cerrito is 9-14, 2-3 in league. In their last game, they lost to St. Vincent, 57-42. And we'd like to let everybody know NorCal Sports TV is the streaming home of the TCal Rock Championships coming up right here at El Cerrito High School on February 17th. The TCal Rock game on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Fit Pro Go. The most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk, gluten and lactose free. Place your orders at fitprousa.com. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. Meeting rooms on demand, a unique alternative to hotel meeting rooms with locations in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas. And one of our original partners of NorCal Sports TV, our friend Vincent R. Maher at the Maher Law Group, a professional corporation covering Contra Costa, Napa, and Solano counties. And our all NorCal games, the largest all-star event on the West Coast for boys and girls high school basketball, returns April 1st to Las Positas College in Livermore. This year's event will again feature Bay Area versus Sacramento and a Central versus South Valley All-Star Games. Go to NorCal Sports TV/ANG for more information. Now, how do you stay in tune with NorCal Sports TV? Let's build up that subscription to our YouTube.com channel at youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV, or follow us at Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram at NorCal Sports TV. While we're doing this game, we've got a crew over in Livermore doing Las Positas Junior College basketball. We're happy to be here, just getting settled in. The captains are meeting at half court. And we'll talk a little bit more about Salesian. Salesian, more than any other team that I've seen in the last 2 years, plays suffocating on-ball pressure defense. And they have humbled many teams in the last couple years, in particular this season, taking some of the best teams in Southern and Northern California You can watch them on film. You can hope to prepare for them. But until you actually play against them, you don't have that feel of how they play. In particular, the McClanahan brothers, Jaden and Javon. They play defense coming off their vans that they drive here. And we'll look for them to get in El Cerrito's face immediately. Full court, half court, and of course, Salesian's led by Connecticut signee James Akenjo, and he does it all for Salesian. El Cerrito has just had a tough time finding consistency this season, and Coach says, I don't know which team is going to show up. One time we did a game, and they played fantastic and beat St. Patrick St. Vincent. But then they'll have games like when they lost to Salesian by 40 points. So we'll see how they show up tonight. So we got double light uniforms here tonight, but we've got some of the best officials in the game, so I'm sure they'll be right on top of it. I'm going to say Salesian in the gold uniforms, copper, and El Cerrito in the white uniforms. I don't know if we're going to get starting lineups, but we'll give you El Cerrito's starting lineup. Justin Soria, Jamil Jones, Derek Langford, a transfer from Salesian, Jacob Smith, who was our player of the game in St. Patrick's, and then Jamario Bibb, another transfer for Salesian. For Salesian College Preparatory, Jade McClanahan, Joshua Jefferson, Javon McClanahan, James Akenjo, and Tyler Brinkman. Our officials are Brandon Mason, Mark Lampkin, and Walter Monroe. Our public address announcer is Matt Felder. And we appreciate you streaming in wherever you may be. Please follow us on our social media platforms. And subscribe to our youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV channel. Salesian in the white or El Cerrito in the white uniforms, and they get the opening tip. Brinkman with the basketball. Nice pass inside to Joshua Jefferson, who had 11 points in the last matchup and had 14 against San Joaquin Memorial last week. There's an example of Jade McClanahan with the pressure defense at half court.
Number 2, Jaden Lazo. Number 3, Joshua Jefferson. Number 4, Javon McClanahan. And number 11, James.
Langford with the basketball. Over to Jacob Smith. Had 10 points against Salesian in January. Nice spin when the basket doesn't go, and Jefferson with the rebound. Brinkman, that doesn't go. And El Cerrito misses the bunny layup, and Salesian will push. Akenjo, just so smooth. Simple breakdown of the basketball through the paint for the layup.
Akenjo on the line for the prize. Carlos, zoom in.
And it's 5-0 Salesian. And there's a pressure basketball. And Kinjo with the steal. That's us courtside, the big fella. Next to our director, Jason Green, making his debut here on NorCal Sports TV. And what Coach Mellis is looking for, some consistency. Consistency in practice, working on those small things, fine-tuning their offense. And Jefferson, who's just been ever improving for Salesian. And we've got a timeout. Do you need an aggressive and persuasive criminal defense attorney in Contra Costa, Solano, or Napa County? Contact Vincent R. Maher, attorney at law. You can benefit from the dedicated advocacy of an attorney who's one of the rare criminal trial lawyers in the state to be a specialist certified by the California State Bar. Contact him at 707-427-2800. 707-427-2800. Vincent R. Maher at the Maher Law Group, a professional corporation. And I asked Coach Mellis last night, who's his most improved player? And he says Jefferson is just getting better and better. He's averaging 11 points a game and leads the team with 9.4 rebounds. The timeout was successful as Jones gets the Gauchos on the scoreboard. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in wherever you may be. Salesian, the number 2 ranked team in the state and number 5 in the nation. Nice bounce pass. Gene McClanahan with the assist to Brinkman. Good press break by El Cerrito, but the 3 doesn't go. And McClanahan will attack, and he's fouled, and he'll get a couple of free throws. You have to turn, you can't have your back turned to him. You have to face the ball. I think they called him shooting. If you don't turn around, he's going to just blow right by you. Averaging 7 points a game, 4.4 assists, 2.7 steals, had 13 against El Cerrito in their matchup in January.
In the game for the Gauchos, number 15,
Niall Harris checking into the game for El Cerrito. And it's 10-2, and Salesian will maintain that pressure. Langford over to Jacob Smith, averaging around 14 a game, had 10 against Salesian in their last matchup. 10 on the shot clock. And Jamario Bibb is fouled, and he'll get a couple of free throws. And he'll get a couple of free throws. And Salesian's physical. They will commit fouls. The key is, how many times do they get called? They might slap at you 2 or 3 times, might only get called once. It's the law of averages. Jade McClanahan at the point. A Kenjo from Steph Curry land. That doesn't go. And Langford with the rebound. El Cerrito showing some patience on offense. Bibb for three. Jefferson with another rebound. Drive and kick to Brinkman. That's good. Assist, Javon McClanahan, averaging 7.5 points, 4.6 rebounds, and 2.5 steals. He had 15 versus San Joaquin Memorial, an illegal screen. And that's a turnover. And Coach Booker will call a timeout. This TCal Rock game on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk, gluten and lactose free. Place your orders at fitprousa.com. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. Meeting Rooms on Demand, a unique alternative to hotel meeting rooms with locations in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas. Vincent R. Maher at the Maher Law Group, a professional corporation covering Contra Costa, Napa, and Solano counties. And our All NorCal games, the largest all-star event on the West Coast for boys and girls high school basketball. Day after the Final Four, the day before the national championship. Make your plans to come out to Las Positas College in Livermore. This year's event will again feature Barry versus Sacramento, Central versus South Valley All-Star games. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/ANG for more details. How do you find out what's on NorCal Sports TV? Subscribe to our YouTube.com/NorCal Sports TV channel, or follow us on our social media platforms at NorCal Sports TV. After the timeout, Jefferson has 4, Akinjo has 3, and Brinkman has 3. Basket by Shane Bell, who came into the basketball game off the timeout. Good sharing of the basketball for Salesian. Speaking of sharing and carrying, that's one of the keys for El Cerrito tonight. Handle the pressure and strive for some consistency. They have some talented players. They just got to put it together. Back rim, Akinjo will push. You got to stop his dribble. You just can't let him drive and penetrate and kick like that. Javon McClanahan for 3. Pressure defense nearly turned it over. Tejan Sawyer in the basketball game. He had 25 points versus San Joaquin Memorial. Did a great job in the low post. Just a sophomore. Jamil Jones with the drive and the layup. Coach Mellis calling out pistol. And we've got a hand check on the floor. It'll be a ball out on the baseline. Mal Harris with the foul. Houston Millett in for Jade McClanahan.
In the game for the party, number 23, Malek.
Another drive and kick by Akinjo. but Salesian can't get that one to fall. And the Gauchos will be in transition. Jacob Smith. Nice clean possession by the Gauchos. El Cerrito on his own. Kenjo doesn't draw iron. And it's a turnover, and El Cerrito will attack again, and it's a basket. Jacob Smith with his second in a row. Near turnover. McClanahan saves it, top of the key. And great rebound there by Jones. And El Cerrito in transition again. And Jacob Smith with 3 baskets in a row. Nice close of the quarter so far by the Gauchos. That's how you beat the zone. Get the ball to the high post. And Akinjo right to the basket. Way too easy. Putback doesn't go. And another offensive rebound by Niall Harris. And it's a held basketball. Possession stays with El Cerrito. Brinkman back in the ball game. Justin Soria back in the game. And Tyler Dixon. El Cerrito play for the last shot. Drive and kick. And that's money. Jameel Jones. At the buzzer, and it goes! Akinjo! Well, that's how you snap a run by El Cerrito with Akinjo with the 3 at the buzzer, and it's 23-15. Once again, we'd like to say thanks to our partners, Fit Pro Go, American Asphalt, Meeting Rooms on Demand, Vincent R. Maher at the Maher Law Group, and our all NorCal games at Las Positas. And once again, follow us on social media at NorCal Sports TV, or better yet, subscribe to our YouTube page at youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. Find out what games we have on the schedule. We'll be back in the TCAL on February 17th right here at this gym in this location for the TCAL Rock Championship. The girls, I believe, will start at 5, and the boys will be at 7. Next game for Salesian, they'll play St. Patrick St. Vincent, who they beat 53-51. And the next game for El Cerrito, they're at Albany. Scoring, Jones with 7, Smith with 6 for El Cerrito, Akinjo with 8, and McClanahan with 5.
Last touch by the Gauchos. Prime ball in the bends.
It's Javon McClanahan with 5 points. Sawyers with the turnover and a dunk! Derek Langford with the dunk. Smooth shot by Houston Mallett. McClanahan called on the foul. Now, that's the result, him playing a little pressure defense.
First personal, second team foul.
And Javon will check in for Jaden. And he'll put up the pressure defense. And normally he guards guys that are bigger than him. Now he's listed at 5'11". No way. But it doesn't matter. He plays with a lot of heart and passion. Tough kid. Both of those McClanahans. That three doesn't go. But Shane Bell, location, has the ball drop right into his hands, and he gets the putback. Nearly turned it over. 5 on the shot clock for the Gauchos. Back rim on the 3, and McClanahan is interfered with literally as he goes up for the rebound, and it'll be a foul on Tyler Dixon.
First personal, 15 foul. In the game for the prime number 21, and
Manny Adoye checks in for Salesian. Nice block shot. And El Cerrito plays a little defense there. And the drive, layup doesn't go. Brinkman with a rebound. And Salesian will push. Nice sharing of the basketball. And Adoye is fouled, and he'll get a couple of free throws. Not a lot of dribbling, a lot of passing, and I know that pleases Coach Mellis. Next foul on El Cerrito, and Salesian will be in the bonus.
With one shot remaining. Checking back in for the prime number 11, Joe. Checking back in for the Gauchos, Joe.
So just so you know at home, Jamario Bibb is now wearing number 3 instead of number 23. And I know our stat man, Jeremy Hurtado's all over that. A little blood on the jersey. Nice pressure defense by Akinjo. Overplaying the passing lanes. They just don't give you much room to breathe. Ten on the shot clock. Langford with the basketball to Jacob Smith. Low post entry, and a nice move by Jamario Bibb, who was formerly wearing number 23, now wears number 3. Little wardrobe change here. Well, not really wardrobe, because it's the same jersey, just a different number. High post entry to Brinkman. Akinjo for 3. Doesn't go, but Brinkman with the offensive rebound. and he'll get a shot at a three. Back rim. Salesian gobbles a rebound, but we got a held basketball. Malachi Miller took one in the eye, and we'll have a timeout. He might have got cut. There's a highlight of the night, slam dunk. Well, Sunday is going to be a special day for a lot of people, and we're particularly proud of this young man who played football for us at Monte Vista High School. We're talking about all-pro tight end Zachary Ertz. Want to wish the big fella good luck. Enjoy the moment and go get a win against the Patriots. Graduate of Stanford, recently married to Julie Ertz. They're all over the news, and I know that he remains focused and is prepared for this moment, and looking forward to grilling up a little brisket on Saturday or on Sunday and watching number 86 work his magic. Yeah, we definitely had we got a little blood on the floor. And Coach Booker was a little upset that they didn't call a foul. And once again, we'd like to let everybody know NorCal Sports TV is the streaming home of the T-Cal Rock Championship for basketball. We did the games last year. We're going to do the games this year right here at El Cerrito High, probably right where we're sitting on February 17th. Who will be in that game? It'll be Angel Jackson and the Salesian girls like they were last year. Will Salesian boys make it back to the championship? You'll find out. Once again, Fit Pro Go. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? Place your orders at Fit Pro Go or fitprousa.com. Gluten and lactose free. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? American Asphalt, my proud employer for 14 years, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. Meeting Rooms on Demand, a unique alternative to hotel meeting rooms with locations in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas. Vincent R. Maher at the Maher Law Group, a professional corporation covering Contra Costa, Napa, and Solano counties. And our all NorCal games, the largest all-star event on the West Coast for boys and girls high school basketball, returns April 1st to Las Positas College in Livermore. This year's event will feature Bay Area versus Sacramento and Central versus South Valley all-star games. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/ANG for more details. And how do you find out about all our events? Subscribe to our youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV channel and get alerts. Oh, I love when you hear our name being announced that they're streaming our games. I like that. Follow us on our social media platforms at NorCal Sports TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Shooting so far, Salesian is 4 of 10 from the three-point area, and El Cerrito is 2 of 7. As they're the bow. McClanahan take the responsibility for the elbow. We won't tell you which one. I think everything is taken care of. Things are put back into place. And El Cerrito basketball and Salesian with the full court press. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in. Somehow that ball ended up in the hands of Jacob Smith. And he now has 8 points for El Cerrito. That three doesn't go. And they just mopped up the floor and it's wet. And Derek Langford went right to the ground.
Scored the basket.
Yeah, Langford had the basketball.
Foul is on number 2, Jones.
Well, I haven't seen anybody wipe up underneath the baseline where it is still wet. They mopped it up, they wiped it up, but they need to get a towel or something back underneath there because someone's going to fall again. So we're trying to get clarification on the last call. So they said there was a made three-pointer.
On the line for the prime, number 11.
Then there was a foul. And Salesian's in the bonus, so a potential 5-point play. So they counted the three-pointer, they called the foul, Salesian's in the bonus, so they got 1-and-1, they made both free throws, 5-point play. Layups missed by Dixon, and Salesian will attack. Nice sharing of the basketball. Dixon with the rebound. Alley! Oh, I thought we had a pretty alley-oop, but
Bibb
made a good decision to pass that one off. Didn't quite have the timing. was 23-14 at the end of the quarter. Bibb on the low block. Can't get that one to go, but gets the tip underneath the basket. Went one side to the other. Salesian showing a lot of patience, trying to find those holes in the zone. And Akinjo just did his third three. And the Pride will press, but they need to come and help their teammate. They do. Bibb for three. Doesn't go. Nice rebound by Jones, but he turns it over. And Jade McClanahan misses the rebound. And Jacob Smith attacks with the basket. And then Akinjo and Bibb with the hard foul on Jade McClanahan.
Foul going to Mario Bibb, his second personal, 18 foul.
There's some former teammates playing against each other tonight. I think everything will go well. Here's their last transition. And Jacob Smith Niall Harris will check in the game for Langford. And as usual, Salesian will press.
Check back in for the Gauchos, number 5, Derek Langford.
El Cerrito breaks the press. And they'll lure you into running. Jamario Bibb knocking down everything in his way for the layup. Coach Mellis calling out a play. McClanahan finds the opening at the top of the key. Can't get that one to go. And like a great defensive back, Javon McClanahan with the interception. And then the power layup or the jump hook by Joshua Jefferson. He's fouled and it counts. And Jefferson with a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Foul is on number 11, Jacob Smith. Second personal.
Foul on Smith, his second foul. And Jefferson at the free throw line. The old-fashioned opportunity of three doesn't go. Bibb with the assist to Tyler Dixon. Nice play. A little wraparound pass. And El Cerrito with a chance for the old-fashioned three. Shane Bell in for Joshua Jefferson. That free throw doesn't find the hoop, doesn't find the basket. Akinjo with the basketball. High post entry breaks down the zone, and Brinkman finds the baseline for the 12-footer. He's a sophomore. Had 13 against San Joaquin Memorial. Bibb with a basketball. He's going to the basket, people, and he travels. Now, McClanahan lured him into that one. He got him to spin, and then McClanahan got out of his way, and he turned it over. Akinjo walks. And less than 30 seconds left in the half here. Cross-court pass, Bibb to Smith with a finish! Jameel Jones up and away! Great offense by El Cerrito. McClanahan. Javon can't get that one to go, and it's 43-30 at the half. And there's the dunk. Once again, the Key-Cal Rock game on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Fit Pro Go, American Asphalt. American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. Meeting rooms on demand, a unique alternative to hotel meeting rooms with the locations in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas. Vincent R. Maher at the Maher Law Group, a professional corporation covering Contra Costa, Napa, and Solano counties. Once again, our all NorCal games on April 1st in Las Positas College in Livermore. And once again, follow us on social media at NorCal Sports TV, or subscribe to our youtube.com/NorCal NorCal Sports TV channel. I'm Chris Babcock here at halftime, where Salesian leads El Cerrito 43-30. We're going to take a brief audio break and then come back with first half statistics and the rest of the game. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. All right, we're back here at halftime as Salesian leads El Cerrito 43-30. Scoring first for the visiting Salesian Pride, Akinjo with 11. Jade McClanahan with 7. Joshua Jefferson with 6. Javon McClanahan with 5. And Brinkman with 5. Jefferson has 3 rebounds. For El Cerrito, Jacob Smith with 13. Jameel Jones with 9. Jamario Bidd with 6. Langford has 5 rebounds. El Cerrito's 5 of 6 from the charity stripe. And Salesian is 6 of 9.
So look, jersey change. You got the 23-3.
Yep.
But now 12, Malachi Miller is now 21.
Yep.
And 15 is now 34.
Got it. Thank you.
It was just 'cause of blood stuff.
Got it. Appreciate that. That's public address announcer Matt Felder coming over and giving us some jersey updates. Niall Harris, who was 15, is now number 34. Malachi Miller, who was number 12, is now number 21 because we had a elbow to the eye and a little blood got on a couple of uniforms. So make sure our statistician Jeremy Hurtado has those changes. Miller, who was 12, is now 21. Harris was 15. Now he's 34. And there's a steal and a dunk. Joshua Jefferson. Want to say hello to one of my favorite people, not only favorite people, favorite coaches, the smooth one, Travis Bargeman. McClanahan with the steal behind the back to his brother, and Akinjo with a finish. 4-0 run here to start, and it's a timeout. Coach Booker in his 9th season as El Cerrito will have to have a little reorganizational meeting here. And here's the dunk by Jefferson. Yes. El Cerrito basketball, and they break the press until McClanahan with the interception. And Akinjo's fouled by Tyler Dixon.
El Cerrito foul is on number 0. Tyler Dixon, his third personal, first team foul in the second half.
And McClanahan, Jaden style, goes right through the defense. It was nobody was being a doorman. A lot of guys were being turnstiles for the Gauchos. You got to step and take a charge. Don't let that penetration happen. And Dixon called for the player control foul. Miller will check in, who's now wearing jersey number 21. And Dixon picks up his 4th foul. I'm Chris Babcock. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. It was a 43-30 lead for Salesian. Bad pass by McClanahan, but that layup doesn't go. And Javon McClanahan will get the ball to Brinkman with a nice reverse layup by the sophomore. And just like that, it's a 21-point lead for the Pride. Drive and kick, Jacob Smith, side rim rather. Akinjo with a rebound, and he's going to attack. Got to stop his dribble. And you just can't let him get durable penetration, and he's fouled. Third team foul. Akinjo will go to the free throw line. Akinjo now has 12 for Salesian. Make it 13, and the Pride will press. 23-point lead. 10-0 run to start the half, or start the third quarter. Entry pass down low. Nice move, can't finish. And Jade McClanahan will push. Nice head fake by Javon McClanahan, and it goes. We call a head fake or a ball fake a lie. And that's the only time it's good to lie is on the basketball court. 25-point lead now. 15-point run. 15-0 run. Now it's stopped by Miller. Miller's layup snaps the run, but then the Pride come down and answer immediately. Jade McClanahan with the pressure, doing what he does best. Bibb with the basketball. Jade McClanahan gets the block with the help. Akinjo with a drive. Sharon of the basketball, and then a layup by Jefferson. Everybody touching the basketball very quickly. And Smith is called for the travel.
Second back in for the Gauchos, number 1, Justin Cerrito.
16-2 run to start the second half for Salesian. And there's a reason they're number 2 team in the state, number 5 nationwide. Akinjo, I didn't know if he was meaning to have an alley-oop, but he's going to get charged for a shot attempt there. Brinkman, McClanahan to Akinjo. That is the kind of offense that Coach Mellis was talking about last night, sharing the basketball. As Derek Langford is fouled, and he'll get a couple of free throws. Langford makes the first free throw. He had 19 versus Salesian in their first game. And we got a lane violation on Jacob Smith. And he's quickly substituted for by Quasi Gus. No, Niall Harris, I'm sorry. Jersey change. Now we're back to the wide shot with a layup. Akinjo. .31-point game. A lot of hands. Tough to throw those passes through the key. A lot of hands, a lot of eyes to the basketball. Jefferson will take a rest. That three doesn't go by Langford. Heartbreak for Javon McClanahan. But Salesian, like they've done so often with the offensive rebound. Another 50-50 ball goes to the Pride. And the 18-footer is good by Javon McClanahan. And there's a steal and then a foul at half court. And Salesian just doesn't get too excited about too much of anything. They just play in-your-face defense, attack the basket. There's this silent communication about them, this calmness, as Akinjo drives and kicks to the freshman, Houston Mallett. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. That layup doesn't go. And the Salesian Pride with another layup. Brinkman. And a turnover. Tejan Sawyer will check in for Brinkman. And we've got a timeout. This TCal Rock game on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Fit Pro Go, most delicious shake ever, made from real California milk, gluten and lactose free. Place your orders at fitprousa.com. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? American Asphalt, taking care of business. Meeting rooms on demand. A unique alternative to hotel meeting rooms with locations in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas. Vincent R. Maher. Do you need an aggressive and persuasive criminal defense attorney in Contra Costa, Solano, or Napa County? Contact Vincent R. Maher, attorney at law. You can benefit from the dedicated advocacy of an attorney who's one of the rare criminal trial lawyers from the state to be a specialist certified by the California State Bar. Contact him at 707-427-2800, 707-427-2800. Vincent R. Maher at the Maher Law Group, a professional corporation. Akinjo has 20 and Jefferson has 12. There's the basketball. Waning moments here of the third quarter. Smith has 13 and Jones has 9 for El Cerrito. Akinjo, three doesn't go, but Salesian with an offensive rebound. And the freshman working his magic, Houston Mallett. It might be Malate, no matter. See the aggressiveness by Salesian on the offensive glass. And they're up by 40, just like that. They were up by 13 at half. But El Cerrito's only scored 3 points. And Jacob Smith attacks, and he's fouled, and he'll get a couple of free throws.
personal. Second team foul.
Bell called for the foul.
On the line for the Gauchos, shooting.
And it'll be a couple of free throws. Jaden McClanahan will check in for his brother, Javon.
In the game for the Prime, number 0, McClanahan.
Salesian will work a little clock, high post entry, down low to the big fella. Tajon Sawyer with the layup. And Salesian will continue to pressure. That ball thrown to the popcorn machine. Turnover, Gauchos.
In the game for the Gauchos, number 22, Jonas Willett.
Jonas Willett, the sophomore, will check in for Coach Booker. El Cerrito's been held to 4 points this quarter, while Salesian scored 32. They started with a 15-0 run on the first 3 minutes. Sawyer with a beneficial pass. Bell to Sawyer. Much like he did against San Joaquin Memorial, the big fella just roaming the baseline looking for opportunities. And he got plenty of them. And that misses, and it's 77-34 at the end of 3. Jaden Lazo into the game, as well as Jahan Harris and Ryan Moore. Turnover, and that one-handed spike dunk doesn't go by Smith. Smith has 14, Jones has 9, Bibb has 6. Akenjo with 20, Jefferson with 12, and the McClanahan brothers with 9 each. Now we're to a running clock. That drive doesn't go. Miller with the foul. And Jahan Harris at the free throw line.
Average from the line for the Pride with 1 shot remaining. Second back in for the Dodgers, number 22, Jones.
Langford with a layup, and we have a goaltending, so it'll be a chance for the old-fashioned 3. And a chance. The basket counts due to the goaltending call. Salesian with the basketball. That 6-foot shot doesn't draw iron. Jacob Smith for 3. Doesn't go. Salesian hustles for the rebound. And turnover Salesian. And our sinus fell down. You know why? Because it's so hot in this gym, the walls are sweating. And it's not the only thing that's sweating. The big fella's sweating. He's sweating when I'm doing that brisket on Sunday for the Super Bowl. Little dribble exhibition, but Salesian's all over it. The freshman diving on the ground. One had none of that, but he commits the foul.
First personal. 14 foul.
That layup doesn't go, and a foul. Miles Smith in the game. And Jones and Smith will get the rest of the night off. And there's a foul on the layup. No, we got a player control foul. And who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? Running clock here in El Cerrito. We'll be back here once again on February 17th for the TCal Rock Championships. Girls at 5, boys at 7. This game was a decent game. At half, it was 43-30. But before you could say Mississippi River, Salesian went on a 15-0 run. We got a block, an attempt at the Wilson Burger on Friday night. Harris with the foul. and Miles Smith at the free throw line. And the dunk. Manny Adoye. And a turnover by El Cerrito. And this is just you can't leave the guy all alone there on the baseline for the dunk. Turnover Salesian, but they'll continue to play defense as soon as you get the basketball. And we've got a held basketball, and it'll stay with El Cerrito. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game?
Cerrito 37 on behalf of Principal Edith Jordan McCormick. Michael Booker, head coach. We'd like to thank everyone for coming out. And please drive home safely.
Camera's right up there. My ride. We're with our Fit Pro Go player of the game, James Akinjo. You guys got your 15th win in a row. Talk about the defense of the McClanahan brothers. They're just relentless on the defensive end, as well as you are, but talk about their pressure defense.
Oh, yeah, I know. They make it a lot easier. You know, they make my job of running the team, you know, being able to score, my team to score. They make my job way more easy, you know. So it's always fun playing with those guys. You know, we like brothers, so I love them to death.
And you guys have this composure, this confidence about you that I've seen you play a number of times this year. What goes into that?
It's just the work we put in. We know can't nobody beat us because nobody work as hard as us, you know. So all that just comes from the work we put in. That's it.
What's it going to take to win the league title, section title, and make a deep run in the state? Is there something that you guys can focus on the rest of the year?
I mean, just our same stuff, same things we've been focusing on, you know, just working hard in practice, defense, getting steals, you know, playing hard. You know, we really want to speed the game up, you know, so just the same stuff we've been doing.
James, good luck the rest of the season. We'll be here for the TCal Rock Championship. I got a feeling we'll see you again. Thank you. Stay there. So we'll close it out here from Salesian as James Akinjo's 20 points leads Salesian over El Cerrito to win this TCal Rock game on NorCal Sports TV. Reminder, we'll be back here in El Cerrito on Saturday, February 17th for the TCal Rock Championship. Girls at 5 and the boys at 7. You've been watching NorCal Sports TV thanks to our crew, Carlos Garza, our statistician, Jeremy Hurtado, and our director,
Jason Green, I'm Chris Babcock in El Cerrito. Good night, and thanks for being on the show.